Hello everyone. Today is my birthday, so this is my gift. Instead of me receiving the gift, this is my gift to you by sharing our home, sharing the idea for you to understand the significance of having a place which is basically made of recycled stuff. This at home is an ideal place wherein it is perfect for this scenario, COVID-19, without having any concerns of going out. We have everything here. We have security, you have food security, you have a lot of activities to do, and it's very efficient in construction. So I just want to share it to you. Come, let's see. So once you enter the house, we have our studio type room. We're in sa panahon ngayon with COVID-19. We could say na parang isolation room. So if we have guests, we could let them stay here first. And this is the studio type room, wherein we could accommodate several people with different levels of beds. So social distancing while they sleep and while they are quarantined before they enter the main premise of our property. I'm sharing this because I want you to know that this process is a lot more cheaper than the conventional construction. If you have a house that is situated in a subdivision, which is around approximately 120 to 150 square meters, this is the equivalent value of that, more or less. At least a 1/5 of an hectare or 2,000 square meters to 3,000 square meters. Why? Because if you have limited space, you need to go up. And going up means a lot of cost. Just like with condominiums, that's the reason why they cost so much, is because you're situated in a very, very high level, which means structural wise it's very expensive. If you have a big space, it's a no-brainer that you could do construction with more efficiency and way less in terms of construction. Now that becomes more cheaper because if you incorporate recycled and repurposed materials in your construction, which is in this case everything that you see is made of more or less 40-45% of recycled repurposed materials, then that becomes more cheaper. So here, with regards to this pandemic, since you have a big space, cabin fever is not an issue. Like up there, we have a darts on the lower part, you have a billiards area, you have of course basketball, my favorite sport. Okay, so that gives me my sweat every morning. Then on top you have some fruits. So you have so much things to do. Then over here, this is our guest house. This is our house actually. We're staying on the guest house. So when we're here, this is our private villa. Over here, we have more activities to do. Like we have the pool. And then over here, we have our multi-purpose hall. We have a table tennis here, so it's a have our foosball. If you're a Busconian, we grew up playing this one. We have our video game, so we enjoy our stay here, bonding together, forgetting about coronavirus. This is the parking area, parallel to a multi-purpose hall. Once you get down with your car, we have a shower room here. Actually, we have several shower rooms and a toilet here, wherein you could shower first, change your clothing, whatever exposure you had on the outside world. Of course, we are trying to protect ourselves from COVID-19. We get to take off our clothes and put it in the washing machine, and everything's supposed to be safe in that manner. So here we have our parking space. So let's go to the gazebo. Actually, walking through them, you see this wall of bougainvilleas. It's rainy season though, so they don't have flowers. During summer, this is all pink. Aside from being beautiful, it also serves as security because bougainvilleas here have so many thorns. So getting through them is a little bit a challenge. This is my favorite part of the place. This is our outdoor kitchen. In the Philippines, we call them dirty kitchens. In architecture, we don't have the term dirty kitchen. I designed it in such a manner that it's going to be a gazebo design. So we have vines on top. This prevents the sun from heating the place during heavy summer days. So that keeps it cool. So before we enter a gazebo, I'm going to show you a design that I had wanted since I was young. was a kitchen that already had or have its spices within the perimeter. The idea is you have a beautiful landscape, but you won't notice that you already have your vegetables and some spices around. When you cook, you just get it from the sides or the landscapes, and then you can cook them directly in the gazebo. So these are okras, these are tomato, eggplant, see? I have an eggplant, tomato, this is a squash, and then some kamote, root crop. Later I'm going to get some talbos. So we have chestnuts, we have mangoes again. Actually this helps cool the place. We have some veggies here, we have bitter gourd. So they're starting to fruit. We just planted a month after the start of the ECQ or lockdown. So in a few weeks we have a lot to harvest. Okay. So right now we're about to enter the gazebo. I mentioned earlier, this is my favorite place because here is where the magic starts and ends. So here is my favorite spot. We have our coffee here, we eat our food, and basically anything goes. You don't mind of being dirty, you don't mind of being so much rubbish and everything because it's designed that way. That's the reason why here in the Philippines we have a dirty kitchen. And by the way, the gazebo is up to more or less 75 to 80% all recycled stuff. Maybe in the future, if I could do another blog, I'm going to show you how this was done using all repurposed scraps and what have you materials, and this was the end product. So the gazebo has another entrance door. So the other door is a direct access here in the guest house. So this is the breakfast nook of the guest house. From here we have two identical rooms. This is bedroom 1, and again it has its own features, which is loft type designs. So this is its identical room, and most of the time we spend right now is being here because the first 2 months we stayed on our private villa, and then right now the ECQ is being extended, so we're staying here. So coming out of our living room, we have this boardwalk. I've always wanted the boardwalk. So this boardwalk goes to another room. As I've said, as if it was designed to answer the problem with COVID-19. Even the rooms are separated, so it's social distancing. This is the master's bedroom for privacy. So if we have different guests at any given time, they will have their privacy. If you look closely underneath the boardwalk, we have red tilapias. Okay? Actually, we eat them. If we don't, their population will explode. And so we get our fish here. We have the vegetables in the surrounding area of the gazebo, and then we cook them there. So we enjoy our food. It's clean, it's organic, and the water that we have here is just water collected from the rain, and the water cools the house. And the water is used during summer to water the plants, and the fish controls the mosquitoes. So it's a win-win process. Coming out from the guest house, actually even underneath the space is a body of water. Actually this is my water reservoir. I collect rainwater. It's full of catfish. Again, source of food. The water again cools the house. The water again waters the landscapes and everything during summer. It's a win-win situation. So this is our billiards hall. As much as I want to brag about it, I don't know how to play billiards, but I have one. And then upstairs we have the dart section. So this is the darts area. We're directly on top of the billiards. So it's another recreational thing that you could do. So that ends our tour. I hope you enjoyed the tour of our home, and hope you learned something, that being big is not necessarily being expensive. Next time I'm going to show you the interior of our private villa.